जानकारीका लागि सब्स्क्राइब र बेलमा क्लिक गर्न नबिर्सिनुहोला। This is Yoho TV.
Today we have a very special guest on the show. He is one of the founders of Hidden Treasure, which organizes Miss Nepal every year. He's a very well-known media personality and has not just worked in the media, but also worked in the sports sector as well as heavily engaged in social work. He is considered the godfather of Miss Nepal. Let's welcome on the show Subarna Chhetri. Hello everyone, I'm your host Itchya Karki and you're watching Workmania only on Yoho TV. Agi bhakai hamro montage shots where Ajay deisaknu bhayeko होला. We have the very adorable, the very handsome, the very talented Subu sir. First of all, Subarna sir हजुरलाई धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद हजुरले आफ्नो precious time निकालेर हाम्रो शोमा आइदिनु भएको भए. मैले हजुरलाई कति पहिलेदेखि नै शोमा गर्नुपर्छ गर्नुपर्छ बल्ल आज हजुरको फ्री टाइममा हजुरले आइदिएको छ.
I am honored to be here.
Thank you so much. हजुरले सबैजनाले उहाँ हुनुहुन्छ सुवर्ण छेत्री र सबैजनाले हजुरलाई माया गरेर सुबु सर भन्नुहुन्छ है.
हो त्यस्तै.
हजुरलाई त अब हाम्रो मिस नेपालहरुको गॉडफादर पनि मानिन्छ हैन. हजुरले the last 25 years मा जुन यो हिडन ट्रेजर मिस नेपाल अर्गनाइजेसनलाई जुन मुकाममा लगेर राख्नु भएको छ, it is absolutely amazing to see that. Year after year, talented, भनौँ न young talented girlsहरु हाम्रो यो हजुरले चाहिँ उहाँहरुलाई एउटा प्लेटफर्म दिएको छ हैन. So before we get into further detail into Hidden Treasure, हजुरलाई आफूलाई डिस्क्राइब गर्दाखेरि अब हजुर स्पोर्ट्स सेक्टरमा पनि वर्क गरिसकेको छ, सोशल वर्कमा पनि गरिसकेको छ, यु आर इन बिजनेस एज एन एन्टरप्रेन्योर एज वेल एज हिडन ट्रेजरको फाउन्डर एन्ड को फाउन्डर पनि हुनुहुन्छ. सो हु इज सुवर्ण छेत्री?
Well, Subarna Chhetri is someone, he's an ordinary person, I feel. But in life, when you are born in this world, karma ta garne parcha. So people engage in different professionals. So with me, I feel that I am an ordinary person going about life, but my three sectors that I was engaged in have been in media, in sports and some social work. So in these three fields, I was able to engage for about more than 2 decades. And I feel I'm not an extraordinary person. I just a simple person that who engage in different kind of fields, do their job, and I feel I also do the same thing.
So, you Hidden Treasure ko jun cha हजुरको हैन organization 25 years भयो. So, यसपालिको Miss Nepal would be the Silver Jubilee.
Let me be more specific.
हजुर.
Hidden Treasure ko establishment चाहिँ 24 years भएको छ.
हजुर.
But the Miss Nepal brand has become 25 years.
Oh,
that's how
okay.
it says.
So 25 years देखि हजुरले हाम्रो फर्स्ट मिस नेपाल देखि लिएर अहिलेसम्मको सबै मिस नेपाल्सहरुलाई हेर्दै आइराख्नु भएको छ. अब year 25 टच हुँदैछ, कस्तो फिलिङ भइरहेको छ त हजुरलाई?
Well, it has been an amazing journey.
हजुर.
It has been a journey of tears and triumph, I would say. It has been a journey of hardship as well as hope and happiness. But in the end, coming down 25 years and staying there so long, I feel that the issue that we have got into is relevant, I would say. That's why it has stuck for 25 years. And down the years, we have also changed. Miss Nepal brand has also changed. The organizers, the hidden treasure has changed. We have changed with time. Today we feel that hidden treasure is not about finding Miss Nepal, new Miss Nepal every year. I don't think so. That's our philosophy now, down the years. Our philosophy now is that 20 or 25 young women contestants who participate every year in Miss Nepal, if we can make them an empowered women with substance, who can stand on their own feet, I think then our philosophy, I feel, is working. By that I mean, well, during this period of training, 6 weeks training, and finally one person will win the crown for a year. But we want all 25 contestants who participate in our training program to win crown of life. That is our philosophy now. So, as I said, we have changed our philosophy. We have moved with time, and we have made this Miss Nepal brand a national product. I'm happy to say that, having an international image.
Yes.
I mean, you can see it, and this is the philosophy of Miss Nepal brand, because I believe you will agree with me that the idea is to reach the top summit. For instance, Mount Everest, you can reach the summit in various ways. From the north, the south. Now even from the Chinese side, people are reaching the summit. But the goal is the summit. So we feel that through this pageant, women, especially women, young women, who have all the potential, we provide them with a platform where can they reach the summit at the top. So I feel really passionate about this pageant, and through this pageant, I think we have created individual personalities who are capable of standing on their own feet and being not a model in the society, rather than a role model in the society. That is our philosophy.
That is wonderful, and I think because of this passion that you have towards the organization, towards Miss Nepal, and towards the contestants, they show so much love and affection towards you. So Junyo, I mean, there are so many thousands and thousands of girls who want to be Miss Nepal. Okay? They are like, I want to have the crown, Miss Nepal bhaidai hunthyo. So according to you, who is a Miss Nepal? What kind of a girl can win a Miss Nepal pageant? And for you, what is the description of an ideal Miss Nepal?
Well, it is very difficult to characterize this person has the quality of being Miss Nepal. To say that will be a bit difficult. But I would say that a person who follows his or her dream, in this case, her dream, a person who believes in herself, and the other requirements that are there for to be a Miss Nepal. I think these two qualities are very important, and other qualities that we can develop is during the training, where she must be able to be not a backbencher, I would say. In schools you say backbencher, but she must come forward, ask questions, and then and learn in the process that we have designed, So, I mean, by the end of the training, we can gauge who will are likely to be on top, in the pageant. So, there is no particular criteria. I would say every personality, in this case women, are capable of misnaping, but those capabilities first, they must be coming out from their own self. We as an organization, for instance, well, I know who Itchya Karki is, but we will like to, as a trainer and organizer, we like to know what Itchya Karki can be. So if that can be attitude a contestant has, then she is a potential Miss Nepal.
That is an absolutely beautiful thought, Subarnaji. So, arko kura jasto हजुरले भन्नुभयो, like, you know, from a person who is to what she can be, like achieving her true potential. Let's say if somebody doesn't want to be, like, doesn't want to take part in Miss Nepal, but still wants to harness all these qualities. त्यस्तो girlsहरूलाई चाहिँ or menहरूलाई पनि के क्लासेसहरू हजुरले प्रोभाइड गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ?
Yes, we do have classes running for various issues such as personality development, and in that those who want to participate and groom themselves, they can participate. We have run classes for the banks, and they said that one particular bank came and said that our people in front desk, those who handle the clients, they are very fresh in the first 4 hours. By the time they come to the next 4 hours, they sort of do not present themselves or the bank in a way that they should be, because can you do something, stress management class maybe, can you ask the girls to be smiling all the way? So these sort of things, banks and corporate people come with us, and we hold special classes for them also. And person who, walk-in clients who want to improve, we also say career development, we can have classes on. These are various issues that we take up beside our regular Miss Nepal, grooming classes. Mm-hmm.
That's wonderful. So if anybody हजुरहरूलाई पनि interest छ to be groomed like one of the Miss Nepals, because they have a very rigorous training routine, you can definitely come to Hidden Treasure located in Kupondol and find out about the grooming sessions available here, correct? Moving on, अघि हजुरले भन्नुभयो, you've worked in the sports sector and social work, Hidden Treasure, everything. You've been in the media, you've been a media personality for the last 45 years. And how do you manage that? Because मान्छेहरु usually एउटै मात्रै गरेर हजुरले सबैतिर नि you've done it. So how does that work?
Let me start by saying that there's a saying that if you want any work done, ask the busy man. The other type has no time. If I repeat again, if you want any work done, ask the busy man. The other type has no time. Okay. So I feel in that way, let me put these three sectors that I've been involved in that particular contest. Media, in last 20 years, mid-70s, mid-90s, these are the three sectors I got involved in. And in a natural process, someone would have taken, say, about more than 30 years in three different sectors to put in the work together. I feel, I'm not trying to boast, I feel that I was able to put all efforts and engage in these three sectors simultaneously. Now, media sector, I started my career with the Rising Nepal. Then after that, 4 years with Rising Nepal, then I joined the US Information Agency in Kathmandu as chief of their information section. During that period, the then government nominated me to be in the board of directors of Nepal Television, for which I was there. I was looking after the program in Nepal Television. And during that time, there was a challenge for us to live telecast the first SAARC summit in Kathmandu. And being with a foreign institution and with the government institution was a very difficult proposition at that time, but somehow it worked. And through the US Information Agency and US government, we were able to get excellent electronic media personality who was very highly rated in America, professor for 1 year, who stayed in Kathmandu and developed the television structure here, editing, broadcasting, anchoring, concept, everything. So for 1 year we were able to do this, and I wouldn't say because of me, I was part of it. I played some part in it, bringing the two governments together. And the SAARC summit was televised live, and the then head of state, King Birendra, was very happy about it. And that was my television role. Then I was also the editor of The Independent, the English weekly, which ran for 10 years. In my media field, I have been media consultant with 5-star hotels, the Nepal Airlines Corporation, running their in-flight magazine, Nepal Tourism Board. I was involved in 2 campaigns promoting Nepal Visit Year and Nepal Tourism Year, NYT. So these are the 2 I was involved as in the press sector, and I am presently, my status is like I do media consultant for one bank, as I said, hotels and Norwich International Hospital. So let me say, there is a saying that women and horses never tell their age. I don't know why. So you can see that I'm neither a woman and definitely not a horse. So I don't mind revealing my age. As I say, I am in the last quarter of my century, my years, my life. I am 74 years young.
Wow.
Not old. So this has been one sector for which I was also been, media sector, I was also been awarded decorated by the King for my services in the thing. I have also been one of the members of developing Nepal Press Act, and I was also some role in developing Nepal's FM statutes, how it works. I have been the chairman of Classic FM. This is the story of my media. I'm still in the media. I write, but people say, I don't see you writing much often these days. So I tell them, look, these days I don't know. I only write when I am very angry. So it has to, it's like that. This is the media field which I am satisfied that I got into it and was able to be of some kind of assistance and help to the sector. That's my media. I am a freelance journalist now. This much about the media. Now the sports sector, I have been sports-minded and I have played sports in my life. And I have the honor of being appointed the member of the National Sports Council, where I served for 8 years. During that time, I was also the Secretary General of Nepal Olympic Committee. I am the founder president of Nepal Gymnastic Association, Nepal Archery Association, vice president of Nepal Shooting Association. I was involved in South Asian Federation Games. I was the safety mission of Nepal's contingent to the Seoul Asian Games. at which time Nepal won its first Asian Games medals, 8 bronze medals. Now when I say that, I say proudly because of this, not because I was the safety mission of the Nepali contingent, because I was lucky, I would say. The sportsmen with all their sweat and toil, they got the medal. Subarna Chhetri just happened to be the leader of the Nepal's contingent at the Seoul Asian Games, for which I am proud. So all the credit goes to our sportsmen. That was the first time Nepal won 8 bronze medals in Asian Games, for which I am proud because I was part of it. But it is all the hard work of the sportsmen who did it. So I happen to be
You have
the
such a
leader,
yeah.
I happen to be, that's all. Then I was appointed by the United States President's People-to-People Sports Committee as a sports ambassador, in which time President Ronald Reagan was the president. I have been recognized by the International Olympic Committee for furthering sports movement in Nepal.
Basically, you have
and then for that also, the king has awarded me with decorations. So this is my sports kind of involvement, especially development of sports, where I have been a lot of input in it. And this is the sports section. Now, social sector, there is a movement, worldwide movement called the JCs, JCs International, and it is basically a youth development organization, and you call it a very selfish organization. The philosophy of JCs is that unless you develop, you cannot develop others. That's the basics. So with that philosophy, I became the member of Kathmandu JCs. I was the Secretary General of Kathmandu JCs, during which time Kathmandu JC was celebrating their 25 years. So they came up and said we should do something memorable for our Silver Jubilee celebration, and that's how Miss Nepal started in 1994.
Wow,
that's how Miss Nepal started, because we are all members present. All the hidden treasure present directors were all members of the Kathmandu JCs. And to celebrate the Silver Jubilee, we created the idea of Miss Nepal.
So, 50th Jews.
Now they are celebrating their 50 years.
And
50 years. And Nepal, Miss Nepal brand is celebrating it 25 years.
That is absolutely amazing.
And finally, and I was also then became the Secretary General of Nepal JCs, the umbrella body, during which time in JCs International they have a regional conference, Europe, Asia, Pacific, all that. And in the Bangkok regional conference, I was selected the most outstanding JC of the Asia Pacific region.
Wow.
For the year 1977. So I feel that was also, I was rewarded for my involvement, and JC does a lot of social work, So somehow I was also able to provide some of my time during these years for this movement, and for which again I was decorated by the JCs and the government, the king that time, for putting in some efforts for this social work. So at the end of the day, all these 3 sectors that I have been involved in, I feel that I am able to contribute a little bit to these 3 sectors that I have been able to involve in. So this is my life story. And as I said, I am retired but not tired.
Retired or we hope that in the future pani हामी पनि युवाहरू like youth also maybe we can also achieve something a little portion of what you did as well, Subarna ji. So thank you so much for your time. हजुरले आएर यति कीमती समय दिएर हजुरले आफ्नो लाइफ स्टोरी भन्नुभयो, how you started, how everything started, how Miss Nepal started, and once again congratulations on their 25th anniversary, which is going to happen this year.
Thank you. And one thing I like to say before I leave.
Yes.
I've been talking about myself.
हजुर.
I am a person who believes that captain never won matches.
हजुर.
It is the team that do.
हजुर.
So when I talk about these three sectors that I've been involved in and received some kind of accolade and success, I'm sure there is a teamwork in this. You know, I don't believe that I am the one who did it. No. I say we are the one who we worked, and I was also part of the whole system. You know, that's my philosophy.
That's beautiful.
And I feel that if you want to give, I want to give some message to the youths that sometimes I feel little dejected. I've been asking youth, "Hey, bhai, timi ke garira timi ke garchau?" When I ask, "Sir, tesai." When I sort of hear this word tesai, I feel very, I don't know, lost, and you know, I feel that youth should be engaged and involved in something, not tesai, you know. And I feel the key of future development in our country lies with the youth, you know.
For sure.
So it is they should lead. So I want to tell the youth, look, you guys are losing time. Tesai navasa, do something, you know. So that's my philosophy.
Thank you so much. So yes, हजुर युवाहरू युवतीहरू हेर्नुभएको छ अनि do not waste your time, utilize your time, and आफ्नो टाइमलाई चाहिँ के productive युजमा, whether it's anything, your passion होस् या work होस्, something productive, correct? So thank you so much, Subarna ji. धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद फेरि once again. And once Miss Nepal 2019 को auditions or start भइसकेको छ. So go get out, fill the forms and apply. You're watching Workmania on Yoho TV. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.